When companies like Oppo and Vivo are coming with their innovative next and fine tech smartphones, we thought to recall the most premium flagship of 2017, the Galaxy S8. In today's video, let's find out what makes it still worth in 2018. Opening up the box, we get the smartphone on the top itself. Nicely wrapped, let's keep the phone aside and have a look at the box contents. At first, we get the travel adapter in the box, which says fast charging and has a rating of 9 volts at 2 amps. Next up, we get a Type-C to Type-A converter in the box itself. A Type-C OTG adapter to connect pen drives to the smartphone. AKG branded earphones which are quite premium with good sound and bass. Next up, we get a Type-C cable for charging and data transfer, followed by a SIM ejector pin and not few but lot of documentations. Iris scanner, 8 megapixel front camera, receiver, proximity sensor and iris scanner notification LED. On the display front, we are getting a 5.8-inch Quad HD Plus Super AMOLED panel having a resolution of 2560 by 1440 and is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 5. On the bottom, we are getting a 3.5mm headphone jack, which most of the flagships skip, followed by the USB Type-C port, primary microphone and speaker grills. Towards the right, we are getting the volume rockers and the power button, which are positioned quite well. On the left, we are getting a dedicated Bixby button, which might come in handy. On the top, we are getting a hybrid SIM slot and a secondary noise cancellation microphone. On the camera front, we are getting a 12 megapixel f1.7 lens with support for both EIS and OIS. Let's check out the camera application on this device. We've got a lot of options and modes. Let's check out the selective focus one. So we have taken the box as our subject. Let's quickly take a snap and check it out. As you can see, the picture has got great detail and light balance and the exposure and other settings. Here are a few samples taken by the rear-facing camera of the Galaxy S8. In the short time with the smartphone, we managed to take a few shots in night or extreme low light conditions. On the front, we are getting an 8 megapixel f1.7 lens with smart autofocus, which enhances low light selfies. The Galaxy S8 is powered by the Exynos 8895 or the Snapdragon 835, which is an octa-core processor with its primary cores clocked at 2.3 GHz and the secondary clocked at 1.7 GHz. We get 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of onboard storage, which can be expanded up to 256 GB via microSD card. And powering all this, there is a 3000 mAh battery. Galaxy S8 is not only for premiumness, but it has got feature which might come handy in many situations. It's also helpful for really shortcuts, and it's something that everyone wishes to have. We get that old Samsung UI and settings as well as the notification panel. No changes in that. In terms of security, we've got iris scanner alongside fingerprint and Face ID. Fingerprint is quite accurate, but it's not the fastest that we have seen. The Face ID works well, but it's a bit slow, and now one might face a great problem due to that awkwardly placed fingerprint scanner, which is hard to reach. Finally, the pricing. The Galaxy S8 is sold via Flipkart for 45,990, which makes it a perfect value for money smartphone.